From dawn to dusk, it is a deadly race of who finds the other first. Once bitten, twice shy, and the Maasai pastoralists here in Oloyangalani location, Kajiado County, have learned the hard way after several leopards and hyenas that are constantly on the prowl in the area attack their livestock. Human-wildlife conflict here is real. And it is for this reason that we set out on a fact-finding mission with grim statistics from the Kenya Wildlife Service showing that in the past 5 years, residents here have lost 1,298 goats, 79 cows and 52 calves with little or no compensation in sight. Meet Abraham Teleeki, one unfortunate resident of Oloyangalani who lost 14 sheep in one swoop to leopards about a month ago, and with whom we are determined to keep vigil to have an experiential night out with these community members who have forgotten the warmth of their blankets at night. After a delicious indigenous Maasai meal of ugali and fermented milk, we get down to the business of the day. An hour after the other, with tonight being exceptionally cold, no blink of an eyelid could be tolerated.
It's about 3 a.m. in the morning and an odd hour that residents tell me leopards usually attack. And despite the biting cold that I can hardly withstand for this one night, Mr. Abraham tells me that he does this every other day. And I ask him what keeps him up through this ordeal every day.
Niko na uchungu sana juu ya hawa wanyama wa pori. Kila usiku wanaingia na wanaua. Ndio inabidi nilala hapa ndio nione kama hiyo shida itapungua.
Unaona macho?
As the night wears on, Nteleki stealthily pulls me over, and out of his trained and experienced eyes, he is able to spot a leopard in the thicket next to his homestead. Nteleki tells me that the leopard is a very intelligent animal. Moments after he notices he is being watched, he switches off his glowing identifiable eyes and vanishes into the bushes.
Ikiona manyunyu inakuja? Okay.
During rainy seasons, this scarecrow that mimics a human being is the first line of defense for Nteleki's livestock, in addition to this shining solar-powered light that effectively distracts the leopards. At the crack of dawn, we head out to a nearby homestead owned by one Simon Ole Matura, who recounts to us a similar tragedy. Coincidentally, on the same night, Nteleki lost his sheep.
Kwanza kama hii ng'ombe, hana ndama yake inasumbuliwa na maziwa. Kwa hivyo siku hizi hata hatulali usiku, kama wakati kama inanyesha. Inakula kila wakati.
The residents here are now vowing to take the bull by the horns in a bid to try and alleviate the constant human-wildlife conflict in which they are holding the short end of the stick.
Kama waliweka mpaka kusema wanyama ni ya serikali, sisi sio ya serikali, wanaweza beba.
But could the cause of this runaway human-wildlife conflict be arising from a totally different quarter? The monster that experts are warning could be the cause of the Third World War? Climate change.
The biggest conflict is the loss of habitat. What causes the loss of habitat is the aggression at which the human and the animals are fighting over the natural resources that there is available at the moment.
There seems to be a light at the end of a tunnel.
We are coming up with other ways of creating space for wildlife, and we want Kenyans, wherever they are, those who have land, let them embrace conservation. Conservation is a gold mine.
Join me tomorrow for the second part of Whose Territory on Citizen Weekend, as I'll be taking you on an aerial survey of the one-of-a-kind Nairobi National Park, pointing out the challenges the wildlife in there are facing, from the closure of their migratory routes to the constant threat of poaching. Alex Kubasu for Citizen Weekend.